Good evening, Blah. I gotta move my microphone. Boom, boom, boom. Good evening, Jays and Lowen. I don't normally make videos that are, like, serious. I'm not a particularly serious guy. However, I think this is something that I need to be serious for. So we're gonna have to put on our serious big boy hats. Not comb our hair, because I don't do that here. And, we're gonna actually have to talk business. So, recently, and the Colorado General Assembly, State Senator Matt Ball and Representative Amy Pascal, I'm not pronouncing that name right, but she doesn't deserve the dignity of it, has recently proposed a bill on the state level referred to as the Age Attestation on Computing Devices. In essential, to summarize the bill, you can go read it, I'll have a link in the description, obviously. In essentiality, they want each operating system provider, everybody, that means everybody, to have to essentially to give the information of the user, their age, any other data they collect, to the state of Colorado. Not only is this hard to enforce, because VPNs exist for good reasons, however, essentially what this would do is roll out privacy-focused things like Linux, which, as you know, is something I quite care about, or FreeBSD, or literally anybody who doesn't collect massive amounts of information on their users. That's not good. I don't know if I have to inform you of this or not. If you're watching Linux content, you should probably know already by instinction. However, this is essentially a giant step for government overreach, essentially to try to take control of operating systems to protect the kids. What's really going to happen is it's going to be used for AI data, AI training. It's going to be used for state regulation on who gets what and who sees what. And I don't know about you, but I don't want that. I don't want the government to own my computer. I own my computer. I paid for it. They didn't. Now I take a third of my paycheck. They're not getting any more. And that's really what this bill is going to do. They're going to try to... They claim it's to protect kids, and that's not going to happen. If they cared about protecting kids, if they cared about the kids, they would stop school shootings, and they have done nothing to stop them, have they? No, there's enough major school shootings to make up a good chunk of state history there. We could spend all day talking about it, and we're not going to do that, because we're going to stay on topic. However, they are going to use this to essentially overstep their reach, to take your data, to claim ownership on your machine without your consent or approval. And I'm gonna hit you with a couple of things here. You dear viewer, have the power to stop this. So here's the plot. Here's the plan. I want every one of you watching this video right now, look up your local state senator, look up your local state representative. Look up your congressman, look up your state senators, look up your governor, and call them. No, I want you to call them. I want you to email them. I want you to text them. But I want you to know that you control who is in office, who is in charge, who decides this or that. You can stop it. You can control if this passes in your state or not. Call them, let them know that you don't like it. Just let them know, this is a bad idea. This would be negatively impacting your citizens, your voter base. Tell all of your friends to do the same thing. Spread noise. Bang on shields and pots in the streets if you have to. Let them know you hate it. You should not surrender your rights as an American citizen, which is a predominantly my audience, because of the state that said so. The government does not control you, you control the government. That is the basis of this country, and that's what we'll live on. That's what we'll die by. Make sure this doesn't spread to your state. Make sure, if you're in Colorado, I pray for you, but call them repeatedly. Just call them. Make sure it does not pass in that state. Make a lot of noise. I'm talking proper boycott, not boycott strategies. If you avoid politics, it's going to happen. If you don't participate in politics, politics will eventually start to participate with you. And you don't want that. Take care.